Now the floor is given to Colonel Maksym Prauta, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine spokesperson. Good afternoon, everyone. Now the information about the events at the line of confrontation during the last 24 hours on the 26th of April and as of today's morning, the 27th of April. During the last 24 hours, the situation in the ATO zone didn't change significantly. Russian occupation forces continued to shell our defense positions, including with the use of weapons that are prohibited by the Minsk agreements. These were 120mm mortars. Unfortunately, there are casualties among Ukrainian forces. Now about this information in more detail in the Lugansk sector. During the last 24 hours, there was relative calm. There were 3 shellings. First started at 6 in the region of Zaitsevo in the direction of Ukrainian servicemen. The enemy launched 6 mortar mines of 120mm of caliber. Second shelling of our positions happened also in the region of Zaitsevo at noon. The enemy delivered fire using large caliber machine gun and anti-tank rifle. Moreover, during 2 hours, the enemy shelled our positions with the use of 82mm mortars, grenade launchers, and small arms of different calibers in the region of Zolote. The Donetsk sector, here 49 enemy shellings were recorded. The highest activity of the enemy was in the region of Avdiivka, Marienka and Butivka mine. In the region of Novotroitsk and Lebedinska, the enemy 3 times opened fire with the use of 122mm mortars, 120mm mortars, and launched 19 mines of this caliber. And our defenders in the region of Verkhnedoretsk, Krasnogorivka, Lebedinska, Piski and Butivka mine came under 82mm mortar fire. With the use of small arms, large caliber machine guns, grenade launchers of different types, and IFV weaponry, the enemy shelled on positions in the region of Avdiivka, Verkhnedoretsk, Vodiane, Kamenka, Krasnogorivka, Lomakine, Marienka, Lebedinska, Nevelska, Novomikhailivka, Novotroitsk, Opetne, Piski, Pishevik, Talakivka, Shirokina, and Budivka mine. On the whole, all 52 enemy shellings recorded at the line of confrontation during the last 24 hours were identified as precision ones. In order to preserve lives and health of military personnel, servicemen of armed forces of Ukraine 30 times returned fire, using only those weapons that are not prohibited by the Minsk agreements. As a result of enemy shellings, there were 5 casualties among our defenders. 3 of them were injured. 2 more have combat traumas in the result of shellings. Health condition of 4 of them is assessed as satisfactory. 1 serviceman is in heavy condition. Now about current situation today, on the 27th of April, as of 9 in the morning, starting from midnight, 13 precision shellings of our positions were recorded. 1 of them happened in the Lugansk sector, the rest 12 in the Donetsk sector. The enemy mainly used grenade launchers, large caliber machine guns and small arms. At the same time, our positions in the region of Lebedinsk and Svetlodarsk came under 120mm mortar fire. In direction of our servicemen on the whole, the enemy launched 17 mines. According to information provided by the main intelligence department of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, according to the results of the work of Complex Commission of the headquarters of 8th All-Arms Army of Southern Military District of Armed Forces of Russian Federation, Command of Russian Occupation Forces, continue rotation of officers of units and large units of so-called 1st and 2nd Army Corps of Russian Occupation Forces. Among other things, the Commission revealed continuous abuse of office and alcohol abuse by 1 commander of 1 detached motor rifle brigade of the 1st Army Corps, and in order to hide this fact from higher military command, the command of Army Corps plans to leave this office on his position. Russian occupation administrations in the temporarily occupied territories of the Donetsk and Lugansk oblasts continue to shift their own responsibility to activity of Ukrainian subversive groups groups, and including the fact of the poisoning of 6 employees of so-called Ministry of Internal Affairs of LPA with methyl alcohol. This fact is covered in the media controlled by the occupation power as an act of terror by Ukrainian special services. This is all. Thank you.